I think it's about time we talked about speculating versus investing. First, let's go outside to get some better light. Hey, what's going on, people? My name is KelechIwuaba. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time around these parts, don't forget, hit that subscribe button below. And if you enjoy what I'm talking about in this video, hit that like button. 3 companies have in common: Hyliion, Nikola, Virgin Galactic. And we'll add in Spartan Energy, otherwise known as Fisker. What do these 3 companies have in common? Well, 4 companies have in common. If you've been watching YouTube, especially if you've been watching stock investing channels on YouTube, you know that these 4 companies have been everywhere and they've been doing unbelievably well in the stock market. Like everywhere you go, each and every single one of these companies, people are talking about them, people are trying to invest in them, people are like, yes, this is it. And so today I'm going to talk about something different from that. We're going to talk about speculating versus investing, which are 2 very different things that we tend to conflate and confuse. What do I mean when I'm saying speculation versus investing? So when it comes to investing is knowing exactly what it is that you're buying. We talk about it on here as knowing the fundamentals of what it is that you're buying, knowing what the business does, knowing how much the business makes, knowing how the business makes its money. Those numbers that you see in their financial statements and their annual reports, that is investing. On the other hand, speculation, simply all that is I think this is a good business. I don't really know much about this business, but I'm about to invest in it, or not invest, I'm about to gamble with my money to see if my money is gonna grow by putting it into this business. So why did I bring up those 4 companies? Let me remind you what they are: Nikola, Hyliion, Fisker, also known as Spartan Energy, and finally Virgin Galactic. The reason why I bring up those 4 companies is they fit the mold of speculative investing so well. These are companies that have not made any kind of sale of any kind of product, but people are buying into them. And the question is, why are people buying into them? And I'll split it off into 2 separate categories, and I'm gonna blame Tesla and SpaceX for this. And you understand that why in a minute. Okay, so the reason why I blame Tesla and SpaceX is for 2 separate reasons. So one, when we look at Tesla recently has been on fire as an electric company. It's basically shut up all the doubters. It's basically done the things that we thought it wouldn't be able to do. And so everyone is looking for the next Tesla. You see what I mean? So you have companies like Hyliion, which came out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden people are putting all kinds of money behind it. And then you also have a company like Fisker, also known as Spartan Energy, also came out of nowhere, but everybody's looking for that next Tesla because people lost out on Tesla. People felt like, dang, if only I had known that Tesla was gonna be this good, I would have invested a long time ago. And so people are looking for the next best thing since they lost out on Tesla. But in the case of Virgin Galactic, it's simply the case of everyone is looking at SpaceX and people are wishing they can invest in SpaceX. I mean, in the last valuation for SpaceX, it was valued at about $44 million. All these daggone bugs. About 44 billion. I said million, I meant billion dollars. And so people are looking for, well, I want to invest in SpaceX, but SpaceX is a private company, so I can't invest in it. What's the next best thing? Everybody goes for Virgin Galactic. And so you have a bunch of people putting money into these companies that literally have no money being made, 1. 2, literally have not even made any kind of deal to produce anything. And yet we're putting all kinds of money behind them. Why? Because they are gambling and hoping that these companies are going to be great later on. Here's my advice for everybody who's a first-time investor and trying to figure out how to invest. Don't speculate. Actually invest in the for sure things. Actually invest in the things that you know and you understand. Don't just follow the crowd. Invest in what you know will actually make you some money. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all in this video. I hope y'all learned 1, maybe 2 things out of this entire podcast. If you enjoyed anything that I talked about, hit that like button. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you've never invested or this is your first time hearing anything about investment, go down to the description, click on the link to Robinhood. You can get yourself 1 free stock on Robinhood. But remember, invest in ETFs. It's much easier to follow the market than to try and pick stocks. But that's all I got for y'all. God bless each and every single one of y'all. And remember, generosity is always greater than greed. Peace.